Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another episode, and if you guys are fucking with the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure that you hit that post notification bell icon so that you never miss a single video.
Shit. Oh, who's gonna come clean this up? Oh my god, who's gonna go?
Bruh. Hey, when you see your big get fucked.
I'm sorry, babe. You gonna hate this life. I'm gonna look at dick too.
This TikTok just said, why can't two Chinese people make a white baby?
Why?
Because two Wongs don't make a white.
Oh, I'm getting so nice to my dad later.
Two Wongs? You're awful.
She's awful.
Bro, there is no way that she thought that shit was funny. That shit was absolutely not funny at all. Even her peoples wasn't even laughing. The chick holding the camera completely straight faced. Meanwhile, her friend over there dying laughing.
If a man offers to take you on a vacation or a trip and you do not plan on sleeping with this man, do not hop on that plane. Do not waste that man's time and money. And then y'all got the nerve to be like, just because I hop on a flight don't mean I'm entitled to sleep with him. That's true, but pay for your own flight, you fucking. Why do you need him to pay for shit if that's how you want to move? Like, feel me? Like, that shit don't make sense. I don't ever have a man pay for my flight unless I'm landing on that dick. Are you crazy?
That was easy.
Applebee's drama.
So y'all, I'm in here in fucking Applebee's, and this guy talking about he wanna come take me out and asking me to pay for the bill. Like, what? I'm sorry, like, you bum brokey. This is Applebee's. What do you mean you want me to pay for the bill? I had to get up out of there and fucking walk out on that nigga. Like, he got me up for real. I'm gonna pull up talking about he want me to pay for the bill. Like, what the I look like paying for the bill?
He in there now.
He in there right now, and I have to walk out on his ass. Yes, because what God look like paying for the bill? This is Applebee's.
No, I'm going there.
Nah, like, yeah, you need to come up in here and set this nigga straight, because what?
That's crazy. Not going here. I'm going here. What the fuck? What the nigga? What he look like?
Nah, he over here with a cap on, with a fitted cap on.
A cap on?
Yeah.
Ladies first. I'm going here and see what the hell he talking about. What you gonna try to do? Where you sitting at? Where you at?
Calling your dad or your ex to go and beat your date up, the other guy up, is crazy. Like, bring money on the date just in case. Why would you not bring money at all? And who said he's required to pay for the whole entire bill that both of y'all was clearly tearing up the food to the point where the bill even came out to $200?
Oh, well, I'll be damned. Damn. Now, what you finna? Oh, okay.
That man right there is an absolute menace to society and needs to be placed in a lineup 1 through 15. There is no way that bro just picked up her drawers, not knowing if there was a shit stain, not knowing if there was that she pissed herself or what the case was of why she even took it off in the first place. He just going sniffing it and then looking at dude like, what? You better not come over here. These my drawers now.
What do you think about people who are saying Cat be out here looking a little sassy on the court? Nah. I don't want to say I could see what they're trying to say. I just feel like sometimes people take it too far with calling men sassy. I feel like sometimes it's people trying to, like, if men show any sort of emotion, they sassy. Like, it's becoming a thing where sometimes it could be a little funny, but sometimes it could be like, come on, they're human beings. Like, let them express. Now, I could understand, like, when I watch them pop the balloon shows on YouTube. Okay, that's sassy. That's sassy. But I think people putting their heart into something, having a little, pizzazz about them, or feeling like, okay, I just made that shot. I don't think that's sassy. Like, I think now it's almost becoming, I don't want to say that but I was almost going to say like a little bit of a slur. Like, it's like, what do you really mean by that? That men who show emotion are somehow sus. You know what I mean? So I don't really like to look at things like that. We're all human beings. People express in all sorts of different ways, But on a surface level, it could be a little funny. A little bit. Okay, let's see. Hold up. Timber with the love.
Nowadays, it feels like men can't do anything. It feels like any little thing that you do becomes deemed as sassy, no matter what it is. Oh, you keep your shoelace tied? Sassy. Oh, you don't this and that? Sassy. It's just crazy, man. Like, what can we do?
Marry the good guy. For all my girlies in their 20s, their 30s, marry the good guy. Don't marry the hot one. Don't marry the popular one. Marry the good guy. My now husband, when we were dating, he sat in the hospital waiting room with me, with my grandmother, for 6 hours. Waited on her hand and foot, was not complaining, nothing. Sat there with us, my grandmother, for 6 hours. Now, there's a language barrier because my grandmother only knew how to speak Vietnamese. Johnny only knows how to speak English. And he still sat there with her for 6 hours. Marry the good guy.
Do y'all remember back in the day being excited for Memorial Day? Like, oh my God, my people's cooking. I got 3 different houses I could go to get a plate. Us as the new adults, this is not it. Yes, I'm invited to go drink. Yes, I'm invited to go drink. Do you have a fucking hot dog? Can I have a rib? Is anybody cooking? Is anybody doing 2-step line dances? What is going on? Like, why is it so hard to find a fucking hot dog, huh? Why is it so hard to find a fucking burger on Memorial Day? But I can find some liquor. I can find where the party's at. I can find me a shot, but I can't find a burger? That is a fucking problem. What is wrong with us? What happened to us? What is wrong?
So, I'm waxing her front. I get to her back and I'm like, no way. And I was like, and I literally sat there and I was just like twirling a stick of wax. I'm like, I gotta say something. I was like, yeah, Miss such and such, I can't wax your sheet. Why? I said, well, you have a lot of number 2 in your butt,
No.
And it was like a lot. It was like a lot, like to the point where it looked like she didn't even wipe. So I was just like, and she's like, no, I don't. I've been having problems boo-booing. I can't even boo-boo. I'm like, well, I don't think you got a problem because it's right here. And she's like, let me go to the bathroom. And I was just like, okay.
You have to work to provide. And these men, they think they could send you like $300 a month and they did something. And you have to give them like, good job. You did such a good job. Thank you for the 300. And it's like, bro, that 300 won't even last me a week with my kid. Like, my daycare is $1,400 a month, just the daycare, and I have a nanny. You know what I'm saying? And then what about food? Every time I go food shopping, it's $150, and I don't have EBT. So every 3 days, I have to go to the grocery store, and it's $150. And what about toys and clothes and diapers and diaper rash cream and if whatever the fuck, like, it adds up. It's expensive as fuck.
Oh my God, I'm officially divorced. Yes. Oh my God.
Like, you was just talking about this.
I'm officially primary custodian of the kids. What about the child support? That's it? Tony, that's crazy. Why? Are you kidding me? That all of this financial burden with my children is on me?
What?
This is not fair.
Boys talk, men act. Boys play, men build. Boys want power, men earn it. Boys demand respect, men command it. Boys fear pain. Men endure it and transform pain into purpose, into profit. Boys seek the material. Men seek the immaterial. Values, honor, purpose, spirituality. Honor will come.
Your mother of 4. How many different fathers?
4.
How many times have you been married?
None.
That ain't gonna work.
I've been proposed to 3 times. But
That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, I never accepted.
No. What I'm saying is not gonna work. There's no marriage to a woman who has 4 kids by 4 different men who's never been married. What guy wants to follow that? God damn.
So your answer is I'm done.
As far as marriage, in all likelihood, yeah. I mean, how old are you?
44.
First off, man, let's take you out of it. Do you have any sons?
I do. 2 sons.
Your 2 sons come back and both of them say, hey, mom, I found a woman with 4 kids from 4 different men. I'm going to marry her. You're going to say, go ahead, son. Let's go ahead and plan that up.
Probably not.
Exactly.
I'll be honest. Probably not.
Exactly. I mean, here's the thing. If you didn't need to be married to have babies, you don't need to be married. You don't need to be married now. That's really how men think about it. But still, you got to understand that you're deciding to come to these things at beyond middle age. Unless you're going to live to be 100, you are beyond middle age. It seems to now be a priority because at 44 with 4 kids, you were just out here doing what you wanted to do. You said you got a bag. Okay. But now you don't want to die alone. All right. But then here's the thing. I hear you. But there's a man out there who's going to have to attach himself to you.
Hey, yo, fellas. I appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell icon so that you never miss another video. Let's get it.